So they got cfmoto 520, which haven't got the power. If you turn ignition, nothing is coming. So we're gonna go through everything and see if it's simple fix or it's something more serious. So first thing first, we're gonna remove the seat and we're gonna test our battery. We're going in volts, DC volts, minus minus, plus plus, and we got 12, almost 13 volts, so it's not the battery. Okay, next thing, we will go to the fuse box. So easiest thing to remove the front cover is to lift the screwdriver, open the rubber pin, just push a little bit, the same other side, just a little bit up and push. This way you're not gonna break anything. And we got our fuse boxes and relay. So we have high beam relay, low beam relay, fan relay, 4-wheel, 2-wheel, start, fuel pump and main relay. Okay, then we got our fuses in that little black box on the right, and what we got? 10 ECU, 2 for if signal, 12 volt DC start, heat, fan and fuel pump. Okay, we're gonna run test through all fuses and see if they good. So we got our multimeter, we're gonna go to continuity. I'm gonna select beeping and I'll try with my beep. It's good. So we got 15 amp fuse gone. Okay, let's go check all others. Okay, got one fuse gone. I'm gonna change that and see if we got any results. This is better. Let's take spare fuse out. In and try to see. So that was easy fix, fuse was gone. Okay, we got even better problem now. Something is blowing the fuse. So that's where the fun begins. Let's try to check the fuse again, and it's gonna be gone. Yep, it's gone. So we have somewhere short. Okay. Got one more extra fuse in there. Gonna replace that. We're gonna get my fuse boxes. I'm gonna be back. So I got my fuse box over here. Got 15 fuse. Gonna install that. And now what I wanna check, if the fuse gonna go on ignition on, or only when I'm gonna press the starter. Nothing happens. As soon as I'm gonna hit the starter on, let's have a look, my starter. Okay, let's try start now. Gone. So I guess we got shortening between the main and starter. So we're gonna get the plastics off and gonna have a look at the starter. Another thing to do is, if I'm gonna take this fuse off, and install another one and see if I got shortness between the fuse and frame. So I'm gonna install fuse back and I'm gonna test continuity between the fuse and the frame. That's good. So I haven't got shortening between them. So next thing to check is the starter. So I'm gonna get the plastics off, I'm gonna get close to the starter, and I'll be back. So to remove the side plastics, you need to pull side off that side end, and you got two screws in the front which holds the front panel. You want to get them off. So yeah, two little screws, and then you just pull out the side panel. So that's the starter over here. What we want to do, we want to take it out and check if it's not shortening. Start with inspect all the cables as well, if it's nothing shortening between here, and then if starter is okay, we're gonna go to the relay solenoid. Okay, I think I'm gonna get the front wheel off for better access. Or another thing to try, I can try straight with the boost pack. Okay, I'm gonna change the cable first, which one is here, so make sure nothing is touching anywhere. Nowhere is broken, or this bit which I worn, I can't see anything. Okay, that's fine. Let's have a look in here. That's fine. I really don't like this worn bit in here, so maybe that was catching, but that's plastic, and that was the problem. Okay, first thing first, I'm gonna try starter. So I'm gonna remove the starter cable off. That is 10mm, I guess. It's a long time when I was touching the starter on the cfmoto. Yeah, it's 10mm screw nut. Okay, I got my cable off, and now easy way to test it is to switch ignition on and try start it and see if it's gonna blow the fuse or not. If it's gonna blow the fuse, then we got shortness between the ignition and the solenoid. If not, then it's the starter. So got the ignition on. Make sure cable is not touching the earth. Trying to start. Fuse is gone. So we're having problem between the solenoid and the ignition. It's nothing to do with the starter. So next investigation is gonna be in this area here. So we got one cable which goes to the solenoid, but this is cannot shorten because that will be already on fire. So let's have a look what we got in here. That's our solenoid, which I need to take out and have a better look. So that's our fuse, but fuse is not blowing in here. So that's another thing to think about it. Okay, another thing to do is disconnect the cables from solenoid and start with that. So to do that, you have to, I don't know, we're gonna work it out, something like this, just pop out, I guess. And okay, need screwdriver for that. So undo this off and plug it out. So I got our cable disconnected and I got my fuse out. I get another fuse in. I'm gonna start test again. I got ignition on. Okay, this is not on. Fair enough. Okay. We're gonna plug this in, ignition will come on. Yeah. Okay, that's more fun now. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Okay, screen came on. Alright, I'm gonna chase all the cables and see what is going on. So my situation here a little bit confusing now, because I got my electric circuit tester, which is really good tool, connecting to the battery. Then you're connecting to any wires and you can see if it's red, it's positive, and if it's green, it's negative. At the same time you can give the power to the whatever you want. So if I'm gonna give power, we'll say to this now, the screen will come on, so we can give positive power, negative power. That's good tool. Better I got in here the solenoid, it's got 4 connections, whatever. If I'm gonna touch one of them, they got plus coming, positive. So those two should be negative, because as soon as I connect that negative connector back, those two are negative. So if I'm gonna get continuity on them, they're all the same. So this connect to that and this connect to that. But what is confusing, if I'm gonna put one end on the fuse, which one is blowing up as soon as I connect that? I'm gonna go on the positive, it's continuity, and I'm gonna go negative, it's continuity as well. So I got somewhere something touching those two wires somewhere, and that's what's blowing the fuse. So that's what I found at the moment. Gonna be doing more investigation and see what is going on and why it's happening. But if I'm gonna connect the positive to the screen, and those two wires in here, they are for the solenoid starter to start, so they switch, we'll say. Switch button is those two. When the negative coming from the negative, that's what say negative, is passing to another one, and solenoid should start and in. But now I got shortening between that and that, which one is positive and negative, and I need to find out what's going on and where is the problem. So I'm gonna get deeper in that. And so if I check on this quad bike, I'm gonna go to the same fuse, and if I'm gonna check continuity, I got negative, those two are negative, those two are positive, and here everything is alright. It only works on the one connector, which one should be So I definitely got the cable shortenage on that quad bike. It's the same, this is the same quad bike but without faults. So we're gonna get deeper and check for the cable break or whatever, what is going on. So I will find that, I don't know when, but I will get there. So I came to the end of this, and the thing what happened in here, the solenoid was blowing 15 amp fuses, but now got everything working. As you can hear, it's clicking. So I told is the wire shortening somewhere, but actually it's not. I got 15 amp fuse back now. So what actually happening? The solenoid has got a coil which lifts the pin, that's your positive plug going from the battery, and the positive going to the starter. And solenoid got plate which one is clicks up and down and connects. The thing what happened, the solenoid went open and he got corrosion on here, so 15 amp fuse couldn't push that resistance, so it's blowing up. But I did put 30 amps fuse which couldn't imagine to push that through and clean the way, and now it's working back on the 15 amps. So yeah, that's about this video. Got everything back. Yeah, I checked all the cables and everything, didn't find any fault or damaged. So yeah, thanks for watching, see you in next videos. So I told I'm gonna do bonus video how to put front cover back without damaging. That's really easy to damage. So what you have to do, you need to go up. So starting from one side, up, sliding in, make sure everything is there. The same going other side, pushing up. Okay. So I have got this one in. So pushing all the way in and then just pull down and click in. Easy. Alright, thanks for watching.